Hey guys, MTS here. Back again, finally with another video. I've been procrastinating a bit because I've been a bit tired and also indecisive about what sort of video to do, and I didn't want to be, as I often talk about, too repetitive. So I couldn't really think of what to say, and I had too many ideas in my mind. But anyway, I wanted to say, may God bless all my viewers and subscribers, um, if you may, if you would, be so kind, and also, basically blessings to my viewers and subscribers, old and new, and I hope God will bless you, but obviously that's his choice. Anyway, so so recently here in the UK we've been having some really bad storms, and lightning was really impressive, but scary for me anyway. I was like cowering away in fear, but some rain as well, and it's been on for 2 or 3 days, and today so far we haven't had a storm yet. I don't know if we're going to get one, but probably see outside in the screen. It's like quite nice outside now, but it's strange because it was really cloudy till about. I thought it was quite. To me, it was like a winter's day till about 6 o'clock. Then it's still a bit. To me, it's still a bit cold, but I'm normally cold. But it's the sky's at least blue, which I love, and you can see, as I say, in the reflection of the window, it's really nice outside, which is weird because like the later it's got, the better the weather seems to have got rather than the other way around, which it's one of these weird things. Anyway, and I fell asleep for a bit, or went to sleep for a bit, and I thought I was just going to go for 5 minutes, and I ended up sleeping for ages. So it's one of those sort of things. I'm sure lots of people have done that, like sleep. You want to sleep for a few minutes, and then you feel worse, and you take it's you end up sleeping for a lot longer. But anyway, I'm going to try and crack on with a list of my updated goals, and hopefully they'll be at least a little bit different to some of the other videos I've covered. If I can help it, I'll try and make it a bit different. I was thinking of trying to go straight into specific topics, but I thought I'd cover my goals again as it's Thursday. So here goes. Number one, I hope to support African technology and talk about some of my ideas about helping Africans in software and women in Africa being tech leaders. So I hope to think of another 30-point list idea for that ASAP, maybe after I've done these three-part videos. So talk about African technology and things like that. Number two, I also hope to talk about supporting Asian YouTubers, possibly African YouTubers and tourism sector, and hopefully encouraging more. Hopefully, I'll get more subscribers and supporters from Africa and Asia. As I talked before about my projects, would hopefully support them. So I hope they'll subscribe to my channel. In which case, obviously, I'll be in a better position to help myself and them. So. Again, I apologise for repeating these points. I know I keep saying this in a lot of my videos, but I think the more I repeat them, the more chance hopefully they've got of working. I think they're important. The points that are quite important to me. So I hope to re-update some of my goals and all that sort of stuff. And I'm sure I've talked before, probably a couple of weeks ago, I think it was, about my bucket list and things like that. Wanting to tour parts of Asia and Africa and help these charities and all sorts of things like that, bring NGOs together and all that kind of thing, which I hope to come to. But yeah, so I hope to support Asian and African tourism and YouTubers, and hopefully if they subscribe to me and support my channel, I can return the favour. And if you are an African or an Asian YouTuber, or even if you don't go on YouTube that much, but you do have a channel, please let me know and post any comments, especially links for your channel or things like that in the comment section below, or any African or Asian YouTubers whose videos I can support, perhaps subscribe to, and things like that. And also like ideas for how to support Asia's tourism industry and Africa's tourism industry and things like that. And I know mainly at the moment I want to focus on Asia a bit more because I want to do certain things on certain months and things like that. Number three, again, I hope to talk about specific ideas I have for specific areas of technology perhaps, but I wish to support African technology generally and look at how to help them to get free, possibly talk about tax exemptions. What if companies, or especially big tech companies, but any companies generally, could get tax money for investing in African tech, and perhaps if Africa could become a tax haven for technology, but that tax is actually used for good because it helps people from all different backgrounds across Africa, especially poorer people, to get training in technology to lift themselves out of poverty or to improve their situations generally. And my ideas about tea for technology, which I haven't talked about, tea brands or companies investing in and donating to African tech and supporting African tech and that sort of thing. So yeah, I hope to cover as many videos as I can get around to around technology in different areas like that. Number 4, I hope to talk about peace and how I hope to support what I refer to as the 4 groups like that, and disadvantaged groups around the world, and talk about peace and love, not war, anti-war. I forgot actually I was supposed to share my video about reasons to boycott the military. It's a bit of a controversial video, obviously, but I want to share that with a group on Facebook called Worldwide Anti-War and things like that. And how to, and instead of investing in wars or the weapons trade or the military industrial complex or royal families or things like that, I think that it'd be better to support these groups what I call the 4, and people of colour, POC, supporting what I call the 4 again. Indigenous, just for any new viewers, Indigenous people, or anyone who's stumbled across this video, Indigenous people from, Indigenous/Native, whichever term you prefer, First Nation, whatever term you prefer, people from Africa, Australasia, like Aborigines, Maoris, and so forth. The Americas, like Native Americans from Brazil, Argentina, America, Peru, and all the continent, both North and South America, and also Indigenous people from Asia, all over Asia. But yeah, I think it would be great if people of colour supported those groups instead of like supporting the military, and also if more people of colour, as many people of colour as possible, join the police instead of the military. So that would be harder for people to discriminate in the police. Hopefully, we can look at how to cut discrimination as much as possible. I don't know if we're going to get rid of it, but we can at least try and give everyone the best possible rights for justice and make it at least as equal as possible. Again, I'd love to know what you think about all these points. Any ideas you have, any suggestions you have, any thoughts you have generally, and things like that. Number 5, I hope to talk about a thing about my general goals and plans for the future, and maybe update some of those plans and things like that, and hopefully have more energy to wake up earlier and do more writing and do more YouTube videos and things like that, all being well. Number 6, I hope to talk about Serie A or Italian football, and how to improve Italian football in Europe or internationally, like how to get more success for Italian football. So I really wanted to cover some of those videos. Again, I was torn between doing like stuff about Italian football or Celtic or both of those things, or African tech or things like that. So, or a list like this where I talk generally. So I wasn't quite sure which one to go for. So hopefully, if not today, then hopefully next Thursday or ASAP, basically, I'll talk about those sorts of things, like how to improve Italian football in Europe, ways to improve Italian football methods, to improve Italian football, and things like that, and just different ideas, perhaps, if I can think of any, and that sort of thing. And number 7, also whatever I do for Italian football, hopefully do something similar for Celtic, pretty much, as well. So I support Italian football just slightly more than Celtic, but I do love Celtic as well. Number 8, I hope to talk about like peace and love, anti-violence, anti-extremism, anti-hate. I try and make the world a better place, more positivity, less negativity. And I love, again, people to comment like positive affirmations, positive thoughts, thinking, and all that, how to spread love, not hate, and peace, and love, and joy, and all that good stuff, and all that kind of stuff, instead of hatred or negative stuff. God willing and Godspeed. And as I talked about, like supporting what I call the 4 rather than militaries or wars or things like that, and how to get equal justice for people of all colours, races, religions, and backgrounds in the justice system. And maybe we need more POC, people of colour, in the US and the UK and around Europe in like to become solicitors, lawyers, judges, and all that kind of thing, as well as police. And I think I personally would encourage more people, POC, people of colour, Black, Asian, mixed race, or Native American people, or people like that, to become to work in the police and the criminal justice system, or at least work with the police and the criminal justice system. And those perhaps who are in the military or thinking of joining the military could instead join the police, because then you're getting to do like serve community, and also you're getting to be productive and all those things that people want to do, rather than being on the rather than being on the dole, being on benefits, or rather than being unproductive. You're still being productive, and you can still like ensure that your society and community is safe from terrorism domestically, but rather than going to other countries, you just be doing it at home, and also like improving relations between POC, people of colour, minorities, and that sort of thing, and the police generally, and how people of colour and organisations of colour can work together with the police and young Black and Asian youths, again, youths of colour, if you like, to ensure that there's improved relations, trust and all that. This video is going a bit longer than planned, but anyway, I'll try and get through it. And number 9, I hope to do as much writing as I can, and plans, priorities, write whatever I can think of on paper, and see how to protect my writing, and God please bless my writing and my works. I hope God wants me to learn more, and every time I manage to write more and send my writing to people and share my writings, I love God that bit more. And number 10, hope support 10% poorest people in all possible countries, all possible nations, and all the most disadvantaged backgrounds, and the youth, young people, has great opportunities for youth across Asia, including the most disadvantaged and poor people, and again people from slums, orphanages, and people with learning disabilities or physical, mental, and learning disabilities, such as including dyslexia, dyspraxia, autism, ADHD, and so on and so forth. So, please let me know what you think as ever, and please look out for part 2 and 3. I really appreciate your support. If you made it this far, I really appreciate it. Thanks so much, and please share the likes and share this video. So I'm going to stop laughing now and go make my tea. Peace and love.